standing warm up. So we'll start with our legs a little bit apart. Raise your arms out to the side, stand nice and tall. Try your best to drop your shoulders down, arms lengthened, and we'll just do some slow and controlled circles. So we'll do some moves to get our body ready for the workout. As you're standing tall, just make sure your chin is up so you're looking straight ahead. Now let's circle our arms the other way and make it a little bit bigger. And 4 more, good. And 2, and 1. Now continue to hold your arms up, just reach, again, dropping the shoulders down, feel that muscle under your arms working, and then slowly lower down. Let's do a Pilates roll down. So we'll lower our chin, we're gonna start to round our back, making sure our arms are completely relaxed. Looking towards the back of your room, feel the stretch in the back of your legs, and then slowly come back up. Take a deep breath in, let's do that again. Exhale, roll down, pulling your abdominals in, curving your back. Your legs can be completely straight or a little bend in your knees. And again, deep breath in, exhale, roll down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale up. All right, taking our legs a little wider, and let's turn them out. So we'll externally rotate them. One hand on your waist, reach one hand up and over. Hold it for a few seconds here, feel that nice side body stretch, and then switch. So for the stretch, we're gonna lift our shoulder up by our ear so we feel that lat stretch, and center. Again, reach up and over. One more time, switch, up and over, and center. All right, from here, we're gonna bring our legs back in a little bit so they're right under our hips. Stretch your arms out and hinge forward. When you feel that nice stretch, go as low as you can and then come back up. Lower your arms and repeat. Lift, hinge at your hips, keep your back nice and long, come back up and lower. One more time, raise your arms without raising your shoulders, lower, come back up, and now let's extend our spine. Place your hands on your lower back, arch your back so you're looking up, moving your hips forward, and then come back up. Hopefully this feels like a nice stretch. Let's do 2 more. Active stretching at the beginning of class, exhale up. And at the end of class, we'll hold our stretches a lot longer to help increase flexibility. And come back up. Okay, final move for our warm up. Let's roll our shoulders back. Nice big circle. Loosening up any tight areas in the neck, shoulders, and maybe even lats, chest. Let's go the other way. Back up, forward, down. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, we'll start our workout in a standing position. Let's go right into squats. We'll take it nice and slow and really focus on form. So one of the benefits of Pilates is always focusing on form and alignment, increasing muscle balance. So any weak muscles or tight muscles, we work on that. We try to do exercises that help increase flexibility and mobility. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, up tall. Now this one, hold it right here. Place your hands up high on your quads, and let's do little pulses. So hopefully your lower back feels comfortable, and usually it feels really nice if you can lengthen from your head to your tailbone. If you're in a rounded position, it's gonna start to feel that work in the lower back, so we wanna lengthen. So glutes reaching straight back without an arch, so we pull those abs in strong. Shift your body weight back on your feet so you really feel it in the quads. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now stand up tall, straighten both legs. Good. Raise your arms and stand on one leg. So I turn my standing leg out a little bit. I angle it out, and then I lift my outside leg here with my knee pointing straight ahead. Let's start off with little side kicks. Balance important for all sports and just for everyday movement. So standing on one leg, pulling our abs in and up without raising our shoulders. Always keeping that strong muscle here engaged pretty much throughout the entire class. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything, switch sides. Stand really tall. Lift and side kick. Good. That's it. So we'll work on strength using just our body weight. We don't need any hand weights, but you can add them if you'd like. 6 more. Up. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your legs together, hands on your waist. Try to place your hands on your waist without feeling any tension or contraction in the lats, in the neck area. Let's go up onto our toes, lift up nice and high, keeping your knees straight, and then lower down. Little balance challenge as well as strengthening our legs. Lift again up nice and high. Good, that's it, and down. Let's do that again. Lift and hold, looking straight ahead. Perfect, one more time. Lift, hold, and lower down. Now the next exercise, stand on one leg. We're gonna lift the other leg and curl it up. So we're contracting our hamstring. You'll notice if you move your knee forward, you don't feel it as much in the hamstring, so move your leg back, line it up with this leg. Hands can go on your waist or reach down or just reach wide. It's up to you. I'm gonna place my hands here. We're gonna kick our heel towards our glute, balancing on this nice straight leg. Hips even, that can be tricky. You're gonna feel like you wanna lean. Try not to. Remember to keep your bent leg back. It doesn't have to be behind your body, but just keep it even with the standing leg. 8, 7, you're probably feeling that hamstring work. 4 more. And 3, and 2. Now, before you place your leg down, lift your knee up in front, keeping your hip down, hold it, good, and place it down. Feel that standing leg work, so shake it out. We're gonna switch sides. Stand on your other leg, lift, bring it back, holding those abs strong, and then kick, good. Isolating that hamstring. Good, those important muscles for movement. Again, we work on muscle balance. It's one of my favorite benefits of Pilates, and alignment, which helps create that muscle balance. Keep going, kick and kick. Pointing your knee down towards the floor or a little back behind you. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't lose your balance. I'm starting to lose it. 2 and 1. Okay, slowly bring your knee up. So as your knee lifts, feel that sitting feeling on this side so we don't hike up our hip. Hold, whoops, and then place it down. Shake out your legs. Okay, let's take it into an externally rotated position. We're gonna sink down as low as we can. Hold it here and try your best to pulse your knees back. Not easy to do, but just make sure your body's up tall. We want to avoid always rounding our back. We do that a lot throughout our day with activities, so stay tall for most of the class today. Good, so we're externally rotating. 8 more. It says 8, 7, 6, and 5, 3. All right, now mobility. We're gonna take it down to one side, so you might need to move your feet wider, but try it. So we're gonna go over to a side lunge, lean forward, tap the floor if you can. If not, that's okay, just reach. You can be a little higher, and then over to the other side. Tap the floor, sink down low. So for some of you, this might feel like a nice posterior muscle stretch. That's why I love doing lunges and side lunges. You really get that strengthening from it, but also that stretch, especially if you can hinge at your hips. That's a really important move to keep the posterior muscles nice and healthy. Let's do 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, take it up tall. Now let's add arms and go into a squat with our legs turned out. Let's inhale as we bend, exhale up tall. Inhale, exhale. Try to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. 4 more, and 3, and 2. Hold it down, flip your palms, and let's do little pulses and bicep curls at the same time. Shoulders down, 8, good, and 7. Keep going, push yourself. 5, only 4 more. Curl and lengthen, 3, and lengthen, 2, and 1. Okay, slowly lengthen your legs, lower your arms, and walk your legs in. All right, I'm gonna turn to the side for the next move. Lift your knee up in front, arms reach down, stand tall. Hold it. We'll do a few moves for muscle balance in balance challenge. Now take this leg, stretch it back into a scale. Lift your leg as high as you'd like. Come back up tall. Now feel free to hold a wall or a chair if you're not comfortable without that. Little bit of assistance. Lift your knee up nice and high. Take it back one more time. Now reach for the back of the room with your leg. Come back up into a knee in front, hips even, and place it down. Shake out your standing leg. Okay, let's switch. Stand in a nice posture, look straight ahead. Lift your knee up. Slow and controlled. Send that leg back. Keep your leg straight. Come back up. Now the bottom leg, when you go into the scale, if that straight knee feels like you're straining the back of your leg, bend it a little. So right here, we would bend this knee a little bit if that's more comfortable for you. Come back up to a knee, whoops, and place it down. Shake out your legs. I'm gonna face you again. Let's externally rotate. Hands on our waist and go into calf raises with our legs turned out. Go up nice and high. That's it. Movement in our ankle and feet, important for movement. We wear shoes all the time so they can be very stiff. So it's nice in Pilates class where you can really move your ankle and feet. 4 more. 3, 2, hold it up right here. Hold it. Contract the glutes, pull in those abs. Relax your shoulders and take it down. Okay, I'm gonna turn to the side again. Stretch one leg back into that scale. We're gonna hold it here and just do some kicks behind. Really focusing on the glutes, stable core. Good. When we go down on the mat, we'll do quite a few exercises for core strength. Nice strong core, builds that nice foundation for movement. And 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep reaching back. 3, 2, and 1. Stand tall, place it down, shake out the standing leg. And switch back into that scale. Keep the chest open, line up your body so you're not in the rounded position. And kick, kick, kick. Now you might notice you feel like you want to rotate the kicking leg. If that hip's a little higher, that's okay. Keep going. 8, 7, 6. Keep your knee straight, the one that's lifted. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Slow and controlled, come down. Shake out your legs. I'm gonna face you again. One more standing exercise. Externally rotate. Take it down again. This time lean forward. Get nice and low and shift your body weight side to side. Flat back, hinge, so it feels like a nice stretch here. Glutes are behind your legs a little bit, so reaching back with the glutes. Keep going. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, and 5. You can look down so the back of your neck's comfortable. Okay, take it to the center. Now from here, we're going to turn into a lunge. So we rotate the back leg lengthen, the front leg straight. It's hard to get into these deep lunges. Try your best. Hold it. Now straighten both legs and bring your body close to the front leg. Feel that stretch. Go back to a deep lunge. Hold it. Turn it to, so you're facing forward into that side lunge and then bring it back up. Both legs bend, shift your weight side to side. You got it. Being able to get down onto the mat, back up into all these positions helps with movement. 8, 7, 6, 3. Okay, ready? Let's take it to the other side. Turn. Lower your body. One hand on one side, one hand on the other. Reach your back heel straight back. Okay, straighten both legs. Bring your body close to your front leg. Hold it just for a few seconds. Lower your head back into that deep lunge. Hold. Stay right here a little bit longer. Okay, from here, turn it to the side or face forward, and then both legs bend again, nice and even. Feel free to adjust your feet if you feel like you're too wide. Take your hands to your quads and lift your body, and let's finish with little pulses. 8, 7, pull those abs in, and 4, 3, 2. Now slowly straighten both legs completely. Good. Okay, let's take it to the back of our mat. Standing tall with our legs together or close. They don't have to be completely together. Reach your arms up for shoulder mobility. Now dive forward. We're going to round. Pull the navel to spine. Take your hands to the mat. You can bend your knees if you'd like. Walk your hands out. Hold this plank position. Lower your knees, relax your toes, and sit back in a child pose stretch. So we're going to do a plank exercise where we drop down to our forearms and back up. If it's too much for you, you can stay in that plank position. I'll show you in just a second. But feel this nice stretch in the glutes, hamstrings, hip area. Okay, come back up onto your hands and knees. Go back to a plank, but legs a little bit wider. Okay, strong core here. We're gonna drop down to our forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Switch sides, start the other arm first. Forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Switch again. Now again, you can stay in the plank if this is just a little too much for you. Forearm, forearm, hand. Okay, hold it here. Downward dog stretch. Lengthen your legs, pull your feet in if you need to, a little closer, and lower your heels. Your heels don't have to be flat on the mat, but if they are, you probably have a good amount of flexibility in the back of your legs. Hang out here, head between your arms, and now slowly lower your knees. Relax your toes one more time, child pose stretch. Move those glutes straight back, reach your arms, and let's focus on breathing. Breathe in through your nose, nice and deep. Exhale all the way. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. One more. Inhale through your nose. On the exhale, sit back in your heels and round it up, one vertebra at a time. Sitting tall, looking straight ahead, drop your shoulders down. Let's do one exercise here. Raise your arms in front and notice, did your shoulders follow your arms forward? If they did, shift them down and back. Good. Now pull straight back, focusing on upper back and shoulders, looking straight ahead. If you're not comfortable sitting back on your heels, you can always go to a high kneeling position. It's up to you. Now really focus on alignment here. I'm bending my arms so they're 90 degrees and then I'm lengthening them completely, but I'm keeping my shoulders in a nice neutral position. 4 more. 3, 2. Now hold it back right here, little pulses back. Try not to bounce your body forward. And 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2. Now lengthen your arms all the way, shoulders down and back, and lower down. Okay, shake out your arms. Let's take it to a seated position. I will start facing you, but you can turn the long way if you'd like, so we're gonna go down onto the mat eventually. But sitting tall with your legs in front of you, hold your hamstrings. Pull on your hamstrings if you need to help sit up really tall. Now lean back, looking down, curve your spine. Come back up tall, big inhale. Good, exhale. Now as we exhale and curve, we're dropping the rib cage towards our hips. Inhale, crown of your head reaching up, not the shoulders. Good, exhale, roll back, tuck in the tailbone. 2 more. Inhale, sit up tall, release the neck muscles. Exhale, lean back. Okay, the next one, we're gonna hold it back. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, stay back. Okay, from here, reach forward, and we're gonna do little pulses forward. Each time you move forward, use those core muscles to lift. Try not to round your shoulders and pull the muscles in the back. We wanna contract those back muscles and use the core muscles to come up and back and up and back. You got it. Now keep going. I'm going to turn to the side. So again, we have plenty of mat because eventually we'll roll down. So here I'm on the upper part of my glutes. I'm trying to go into a posterior tilt of the pelvis, scoop the lower abs, and 8, and 7, good, and 6, and 4, 3. Okay, sit up really tall, stretch your legs out straight, reach your arms up. Let's do a quick stretch. Hinge forward, reach as far as you can. Don't worry about the position of your shoulders here. Reach, reach, reach. Come back up tall, flex your feet. We're gonna do the same thing, so much harder with your feet flexed. If you can hold onto your feet, great. If not, hold the back of your legs, stay right here. And then sit up with the arms down. Before we go down, point your feet and take your hands back. You can position your arms in any position that's comfortable for you. Reverse plank, press your heels into the mat and lift. You'll feel a stretch in your shoulders and chest. Lengthen your legs, pull those abs in, contract those hamstrings and glutes, and lower down. Okay, let's go into a roll down. Reach forward, big inhale, start to curve. Exhale, roll it down. Once you're down, let's bend our legs in, keep them close together. And we're gonna open our arms and drop them all the way to the mat, straight arms. Lower your legs slowly to one side. Lift. Lower your legs slowly to the other side. Lift, let's do 4 more. Rotation, good to feel comfortable in rotation. All sports require rotation, so that strong core and really flexible and being able to turn and rotate, great for sports. 2 more, and 1 more. Okay, taking your legs to the center, place them hip distance apart, arms down by your side. Before we go into just the ab work, let's work the posterior muscles a little bit longer. Arms down in any position that's comfortable for you. Tuck the tailbone so you're pressing your lower back into the mat. That's that posterior tilt. Contraction, contraction, pulling in those abs. Now lift your hips without arching your back. So as your hips go up, think of sinking the rib cage down. Everything stays in a nice neutral position. And let's do little pulses up. Tiny little move. Reach. Now keeping those inner thighs engaged by reaching your knees straight ahead and not out to the side. And lift. Relax your neck and shoulders. And lift. Lift. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, and 5, 3, 2. Now inhale, hips up. Exhale, roll your spine down 1 vertebra at a time. Release the glutes, roll into a nice neutral pelvis position, and let's go back up 1 more time. Lift your hips back up and pulse it again. Lift and lift and lift. 8 more. 7, 6, 4, and 3, and 2. Big inhale. Exhale, roll down. Okay, release the glutes, roll into neutral. You might feel a little pocket of air here without lifting the rib cage. Now, bring your legs together. Lift one knee, pull it in nice and close. Stretch the bottom leg. Okay, we're going to go into quite a few ab exercises. Core strength, what Pilates is known for. Core strength will help with all sports. To add power to a swing. Again, with the strength of the abs and the feeling comfortable being able to move in the spine. Nice combination to increase sports performance. Okay, drop this leg, pull the other leg in and stretch that bottom leg out. Reach for the bottom of your mat. And then both feet flat in a comfortable position. Now when we do the ab work, you can bring your lower back into the mat, little posterior tilt of the pelvis, or neutral pelvis, little pocket of air. Curl up and try different positions to see what's comfortable for you. So as I'm reaching my arms straight to the bottom of my mat, I'm looking over my knees. Drop your chin down, but keep it tucked back. And then roll down. Neck position, very important in Pilates. Inhale, exhale, roll up. So I'm looking over my knees, no strain in my neck though. Reaching my arms, hold it. Engaging those abs to hold you in this position. Big inhale, exhale down. Okay, now lift your legs to a tabletop. From here, press your arms lightly into the mat and lift your hips. Exhale, lift your hips. So we're contracting the core muscles to go into that reverse curl. And lift. And lift. Okay, 4 more. Exhale to lift, inhale lower. Breathing, important. Being able to breathe through moves, especially when they get a little challenging. Last one, and slowly lower your feet, but place them hip distance apart. Curl it up again, this time hands behind your head. Find that comfortable position where you can see your elbows in the side view. Little curve of your neck. Lift an inch higher. Dropping the rib cage down in front. Now let's do some pulses here. Keep going and lift. So think of dropping the back of the rib cage nice and heavy into the mat. Front of the rib cage slides down a little closer to your hips. And 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Taking your arms to your side again. Lift your legs. Now we're going to do a reverse curl and move our hips side to side. So we lift, we place our hips to a little bit on the side of the mat on one hip. Then we lift over to the other side. Angling side to side. Point your knees in the opposite direction. And exhale. Now we're pressing our arms into the mat, maybe lightly for a little added support, but we want to try not to tense up our neck. 8 more. 7, 6, 4, hips back to the center, lower your legs down, hip distance apart. Curl it up. Now in this position, we're gonna do little pulses. Reach, lower, 8, 7, pull those abs in, exhale. And 4, and 3, good, and 2, and 1, roll it down. Lift your legs up again. Now this time, keeping your legs close to your body, we're gonna rotate to one hip, one side. Be careful on this one. Stretch out the top leg. Bend the top leg and control this and bring it back to the center. Let's go the other way. We're in a little rotation, building that stability and strength in rotation. Kick out the top leg, bend the top leg, and then control it back to the center. Other way. Side, kick, bend, and center. Slow and controlled. Other way. Kick, bend, and center. And side. Kick, bend, and center. Side. Kick, bend. Okay, just 2 more. So we're on one hip. Stable. Body. Other hip. Kick, and center. Lower your feet, but together this time. Hands behind your head. Stretch one leg out. Curl it up. Kick your leg up and lower. Curl it up. Kick and lower. Getting closer to your knee as you lift your body up and kick. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, and 1. Bend that leg, switch, other leg out. Kick and lower, and kick and lower. Lifting your shoulders up nice and even. Exhale, inhale. 8, 7, lift an inch higher. 6, try not to pull your head forward. Always space between your chin and your chest. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, bend that leg, release your arms. Couple more exercises. I know we're doing a lot. You probably feel that burn. Hang in there. Lift your legs up, stretch them up, hold your hamstrings, flex your feet. Stay here for a few seconds. Feel that nice stretch in the lower leg. Point and pull your body up. Now, very challenging. Reach, lower your legs, lift your legs. Now you want to feel this in the abs, no strain in your back. If it's getting really uncomfortable on your back, please drop one leg at a time. Exhale as you lower, inhale up. 4 more. So one leg at a time or both legs. 2 more. 1 more. Good, reach up, rest your head back, flex your feet, hold it. Okay, lift up again, point your toes. Let's go into scissors, pulse in the top leg for 2. Switch, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. 8. If your neck's tired, rest your head back. Keep your legs going, keep the breathing going. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, hug both knees in. 1 more exercise here. Cross your ankles with your knees out a little. If those of you who feel it in your hips, when you externally rotate and drop your heels down, sometimes it gives those hips a little break. Okay, now, hands behind your head, elbows in, curl it up. We're gonna move our legs a little bit away. Now we're gonna circle our upper body. So we lift over to the side, back down, other side, and up. Keep circling around, holding your legs in this position. So we drop down, side, up, side, down, side, up, side, down. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, switch ankles, the other leg on top. Let's go the other way. Lift, other way. Side, down, side, up. Circling around. Each time you lift, see if you can lift higher without pulling your head forward. 6 more. And 5, you got it. And 4. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, rest, hug both knees in. We're gonna turn the other way in just a moment. Let's drop our feet to the mat and turn facing the mat. We'll do a quick little stretch for our abs by coming up onto our forearms. In this position, we're trying not to sink below our shoulders. Stay a little, lift or contract those legs and stretch those abs. There's always a little contraction in the abs, though we don't completely relax them. because if we do, we'll feel compression in the lower back. Hold it here. Extend your spine. Legs are reaching, energy through your legs, glutes contracted, and now take it down. Okay, let's stretch our arms out and go to swimming prep. Now, swimming prep can feel the abs on the mat. They're a little sore. So looking straight down, we're gonna lift our right arm, left leg, then left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. And keep going all day. This is a wonderful exercise to build that strength in those posterior muscles. If you do a lot of sitting throughout the day, this is a great exercise to do to really strengthen those posterior muscles again. Stay in alignment though, so as you lift your arm and leg, our head goes up a little too. But we're always looking straight down. Try not to extend your neck like this. And lift and lower. Keeping our head in line with our spine. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. Now lift both your arms and legs and try swimming. If it's too much for you, go back to the prep. We're gonna kick our arms and legs, opposite arm to leg. Stable body, that's the goal. Just like the hundreds exercise, we're keeping our body as steady as possible. If you feel like you've got it, pick up the pace a little faster. Kick. Keep breathing. You can breathe in 2-3 counts and breathe out. It's up to you. Any breathing pattern, just keep breathing. Make sure you're not bending your legs. Hang in there. 8 seconds. And 4. Okay, everything steady. Lower down. All right, from here, slide your hands lower so we can push up into extension. A little more of an arch. And then take it down with control. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale. 1 more time. Keeping your legs on the mat. And exhale. Okay, another posterior exercise. Place one hand on top of the other, forehead on your hands. Now we're gonna lift both legs and lift our upper body. Imagine you're trying to make your body as long as possible from your head to your toes. Now lift 1 inch higher so you're slowly going into more of an extension. But it can be pretty intense, so be careful. You don't have to lift higher. It's up to you. Okay, lift a little higher. Keep it extended, elbows reaching wide. And if you can, 1 more time, lift, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take it down slow. Hands on the mat. Push off the mat, come up onto your hands and knees for cat-cow stretch. Now cat-cow, wonderful for that movement in your spine. We first round, tucking the tailbone, lowering our head. Then we go through that nice neutral position, which we want to be in most of our day, and then extend, looking a little past your mat, and then repeat. Slowly flexion, keep your arms straight, and extension. So try not to bend your arms, just truly move in that core area, moving the spine, arms and legs stay nice and steady. 2 more. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. 1 more. And find the neutral position. Quick little stretch. Bring 1 knee forward, stretch 1 leg back. You can move your hands for more support. The leg that's back, we're trying to keep it straight, toes on the mat. It's a little tricky when your socks are slippery, but if you have those grip socks, this is nice. We reach with the heel and then pull it in and switch legs. Toes on the mat, reach with your heel, keep your hips low, back leg straight, and take it in. Okay, legs close together, hands under your shoulders, lift your right arm and left leg and hold it. Balance in this position, stay right here. Breathe. Now, from here, we're gonna do pulses up. Don't lower too much, just a few inches. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, keep reaching. 4 more. 3, 2, and slowly lower down. Time to switch. Left arm, right leg, hold, find your balance. Draw in those abs. Look down, back of your head reaching up towards the ceiling. Lower lift, lower lift, lower lift. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. lower down. Okay, with our legs close together, let's go into downward dog stretch. So toes on the mat, lift your knees, and you can stay here or go into the downward dog stretch with your legs closed. Let's go into a little march. So we drop one heel. This is wonderful to stretch that Achilles area. That area in sports that can get injured, so we want to prevent injury by keeping the movement nice where you're comfortable in movement in your ankle and feet and lower leg. 4 more, drop one heel, lift, other heel, 2 and 1. Lift both heels, slowly control knees to the mat. Come up to a high kneeling position and bring your legs, move your legs just a little bit apart. Reach your arms forward. Contract the glutes. We're gonna lean back without bending in our hips. Lean back to where you're comfortable. Come back up. Good. Exhale, lean back. Inhale up. So we're keeping the quads contracted strong, glutes, hips open, head over your body as you lean back. 2 more. 1 more. And now sit back to feel the difference. Let's hinge at our hips. Good, and take it to a side position. Now in the side position, let's go onto our forearm today. If it gets uncomfortable, you can go all the way down. It's up to you. So in this side position, keep your side body lifted. Bend your legs, but move them a little bit away from you. We're gonna lift the top leg, pull our knee in and kick, in and reach, bend and reach. Good, now try not to drop here. Hold it up. So knee comes forward, lengthen. Feel free to slow it down if I'm going too fast. Keep your hips nice and stacked. Bend, that hinge move again. Good. So as your knee comes forward, think of your hips reaching back. That's it, knee and lengthen. Knee and lengthen. 8, 7, feel that outer thigh. 6 and 5. Stay strong in the lats, keep the shoulder down. Okay, hold it out right here, flex your foot and kick and kick. Now your knees nice and straight. Pull in those abs and try not to side bend when you kick. Hold it steady. Makes it a lot more challenging here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you got it, 2 and 1. Bend your knees, rest. Let's go up to a seated position, mermaid stretch position before we switch sides. One leg bent in front, swing that other leg back behind, sit up really tall. Getting comfortable in the mermaid stretch position will help with hip mobility. Let's go into lateral flexion. Using one hand on the mat for support, the other arm reaches up and over. 2 more, and 1 more. And center. Okay, let's switch sides. Down onto your forearm. Legs are bent, but now we want to move them away a little bit. Lift your side body, shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Lift the top leg and reach, bend. Nice to get full range of motion in your knee. So if we spend most of our day with our knees bent, which we do when we sit or drive, then the knees get strong or maybe even tight in the bent position. So we want to get comfortable with lengthening our leg all the way. Good, reach. In those standing exercises, same thing. When we come up from a squat, straighten your knees completely. Get that knee area strong in an open joint position. Keep reaching. Inhale, exhale. Good, 8 more. It's hard not to want to roll this hip back, but hang in there. Keep lifting this side body. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, stretch your legs straight out. Make sure your hips are stacked. Flex your foot and side kick. This can be a little move. You'll feel it. Keep reaching with your heel. 8, 7, 6, 5 and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Point your toe, bring your leg in, place it down. Push off the mat, mermaid stretch position. Try your best to sit tall and then go into lateral flexion. So flexibility is so important. We'll do quite a few moves now to get that increased flexibility, comfortable moving into positions you might not get the opportunity to move into throughout your day. Okay, so let's start with the bottom of our feet together. Sit up tall and lean over your legs. Let's hold it for a good 20 seconds. Taking your elbows to the inside of your legs. If you can reach the inside of your legs and press the legs down towards the mat. Hold it and breathe. 10 seconds. And then come up tall. Okay, from here, cross your legs. One hand down, reach the other arm out. We're gonna take this arm, wrap it around the opposite knee. Lower your forehead towards your knee, hold it here and breathe in deep. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale, and then come up tall. Switch sides. Raise your other arm, wrap it under your knee, rotation, stretch around your back. Deep breath in. 2 more breaths. One more. And come up. Okay, from here, take one arm, reach forward, up, back, and around, and place it on the mat behind your body. Take the other arm, reach up and around, place it behind your body. Now lift your chest. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see the position I'm in. I'm using my hands for support and I'm trying to arch my back a little, my upper back, looking up, and I'm gently moving my shoulders back. Hold it. Now walk your hands forward, sit up tall, interlace your fingers, palms forward. Now sit back and round your spine. Hold it here. And come up. Let's go into that pike stretch, which can be really challenging. Stretch your legs forward and try to sit up tall. We want to get to the point where we're comfortable. It's work sitting up tall, but comfortable where we don't feel any strain in our lower back. Flex your feet and reach for your toes and hold it for a good 20 seconds. Try to keep your knees nice and straight. If that's just too much for you today, bend them, but just bend them a little bit. Hold the back of your legs if you need to, if this is too far. 10 seconds longer. And then come up, point your toes. Let's take it down onto a mat. Let's go into a roll down. Bring your legs together. Kick one leg up, hold that hamstring. Bottom leg stays on the mat. Now circle your foot around. Movement, inner ankle again. Okay, let's go the other way. Good. Now release, bring your arms to the mat, and with control, lower your leg to switch sides. Kick the other leg up, hold your hamstring, keep your knee straight, circle around. Good. Other way. Okay, and lower down. Let's do a roll up to come up. Arms by your ears when you're ready. Breathe in, raise your arms, exhale, roll it up to a seated position. If you get stuck, kick your leg. Spine stretch forward this time. Stack your spine up tall and reach behind your body. Fingers pointed back. Bend your legs. Let's do a shoulder and chest and bicep stretch. Slide your glutes forward carefully. Bring your legs together. Stay right here with your chest a little lifted. You'll feel the stretch in your arms, so carefully lower your legs to one side. Lift. Lower your legs to the other side. Good. Be careful on this one. Lift 2 more. 1 more. And center. Now firmly place your feet on the mat. Push back. Good. And I'm going to turn and face you. Let's bring the bottom of our feet together one more time. Sitting up nice and tall. Big inhale. Exhale up and over your legs again. Getting comfortable in the hip area. Hip mobility, so important. And then come up tall. All right, from here, stretch your legs out. This time a little bit apart. We're almost done. Flex your feet. We're going to reach to the center 4 times. Keeping your knees straight. Go easy as you reach. You don't have to go far. Just feel that stretch in the back body muscles. And 1 more. Point your toes. Place one hand down. Let's go up and over 4 times. Last stretch. Lateral flexion. Good. And 2 more. And 1 more. Take it to the center. Let's sit in a comfortable position and finish class today with a deep breath in, athletes, and exhale. 1 more time. Breathe in nice and deep. And exhale. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you Monday. Thank you.